All right, fairy tales, here's the plan. I'm ready. Ashlyn, are you ready? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My mind's been somewhere else. Are you still mad at me about the mythological realm, Ash? No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing. Ashlyn, I'm sensing some heartache coming from you. Okay, it's that Hunter and I broke up. What? Oh no, Ash. Let's not talk about this then. Let's talk about that. No, Apple, please continue. It's too raw for me to talk about right now. Ashlyn, are you sure? Sometimes it's better to really just feel your feelings. I'm sure, guys. When I'm ready to talk about it, I promise I will. Okay, the first thing we have to do to stop Cupid's family from suffering is to remove the remainder of the arrow from Adonis. After that, we have to find our way to the real world because I bet you that's where Ashlyn's stepfamily is. Question. Yes, Cupid. How do we remove the arrow fragment from Adonis? Well, I don't know. You don't know? Then how is that a plan? We're going to ask someone. Who is the smartest person you know at Ever After High? I don't know if any of us are known for being geniuses. After all, they're training us in princessology. That's a good point, darling. After all, I did just come from a fairy tale where I'm supposed to eat a poisoned apple offered to me by a stranger. And now I'm in a fairy tale where we let a bear into our living room in the middle of winter. Okay, so who's the absolute best and brightest problem solver anywhere? Ghoulia yelps. Haha, jinx. Is Ghoulia from Monster High? Yes. Let's get her here for a consultation then. She only speaks zombie. You're gonna need a translator or two. Okay, then let's invite Monster High over for a cultural exchange. Apple, we can't just invite Monster High over here on our own. We're gonna need Queen Snow White's permission. Then it's a good thing Queen Snow White is my mother. Don't you mean she's your ex-mother? Exactly. She owes me one. Dad, what are you doing here at the Coffin Bean? I wanted to talk to you ghouls about something. Queen Snow White has invited Monster High to visit Ever After High for a cultural exchange. What do you ghouls think? Fantastic! That news is positively howl-worthy. Of course, as the only royal at Monster High, it's only fitting that I should lead the delegation. Dad, you don't seem very excited about this. What's wrong? It's too dangerous. Well, Ghoulia, it's because all of their storybook villains are ogres and witches and wolves. In other words, monsters. Many of these fairy tale characters are trained to kill us on sight. But Dad, don't you remember how nice Ashlyn was? Don't you remember how scared she was at first? Others in the fairy tale realm will have that same reaction when they see you. Ha! That's a great idea, Ghoulia. What if we go as fairy tales? How do you propose to go as fairy tales? I'm on it. I'll go fetch Viperine now. And I'll go get Wydowna. Laguna and Cleo, you're with me. Dad, we need to borrow your office. I'm afraid I do not have the pleasure of understanding what is happening. Don't worry, Dad. We got this. Come, ghouls, there's much work to do. But I don't know if I approve of this. You will, Dad. I promise. Well, bestie, we had better go. I have much to supervise. Okay, ghouls, listen up. Viperine will do your hair and makeup. Wydowna will make you your costume. Is everyone excited? I'm so very excited.
Who wants to go first?
Me, of course. I am the most important one after all. Frankie, so much noise in here. What are you ghouls doing? Rochelle, we're transforming ourselves into fairy tales so we can go to Ever After High for a cultural exchange. I cannot let you go without my protection. Make me into fairy tale too. Abby want to go too.
Meow. Why would anyone want to be a stupid fairy tale?
Well, no one invited you, Toralei. Okay, Rochelle and Abby, we will add you to the list. Ghoulia will come up with a fairy tale for you. Oh!
I wouldn't want Ever After High to think Monster High is a bunch of losers, so sign me up too.
You had better behave, Toralei.
Of course I will.
May I present Cleo Denial as Rapunzel? Huh? Get it? Rapunzel? She's wrapped in... Oh, never mind. Finally, an outfit worthy of my royal stature.
Who's next?
Oi, me please. Presenting Laguna Blue as the Little Mermanster.
That looks
good.
fierce.
I feel so fancy.
Next.
I will go, and I can't wait. I give you Draculaura as Snow Bite.
God.
Thank you, Viperine. Thank you, Vidauna. I love it. And here's Claudine as Little Dead Riding Hood.
That is fantastic. I don't know who I'm supposed to be, but this design is fierce.
And now I give you Sleeping Yeti.
All right.
Sleeping Yeti has nice ring to it. Abby-like. And here's Rochelle Goyle as the Goose Goyle.
That's actually
so
fierce.
adorable. Is this some kind of joke? No, Rochelle, there really is a fairy tale called The Goose Girl. Very well. I will be shepherd of goose.
Meow. Finally, it's my turn. Better do a good job, Viperine.
And here's Toralei's Stripe as Sourpuss in Boots.
Meow. What is this humiliation?
Well, it is fitting. That's right, Ghoulia. It's our turn. And last but not least, Ghoulia and I are Beauty and the Brain.
Amazing.
Well, you look more like scary tales than fairy tales, but I am impressed. So, Dad, does that mean we can go? Yes, you have my permission to go to Ever After High. Well, ghouls, are we ready? Let's Absolument. Go. Here goes. Have fun, ghouls. You guys, I'm so excited.
I can't wait to see them.
Any second now. I see something. Oh my God, they're
finally.
here. Welcome to Ever After High. We're so excited to host you. Little Mermanster, I'm Michelle Mermaid. Hi, nice to meet you. I have the perfect saltwater spa day planned for us. A little hydration would sit me right up. Great, let's go. Rapunzel? Yes. Aren't I beautiful? I'm Holly O'Hare, and I'll be hosting you. What are your qualifications? Are you royalty? In my fairy tale, I marry a prince. Fair enough. Lead on.
Snow Bite?
Oh, yes, that's me.
Do you like taffy apples?
Oh, are they like poison apples? If so, I like them very much.
Let's get some.
Little Dead Riding Hood.
Is it true you fairy tales are afraid of wolves?
No. My dad is the big bad wolf. But it's a secret around here.
Oh, juicy. Do tell.
Sleeping Yeti.
Yes, I Sleeping Yeti.
I know a cool place for us to bang out.
Your skin cold as ice, and you speak monster slang. Abby like you already. Goosegoyle, I'm Lily Bo Peep, the future little Bo Peep. You are also animal gardien? Let's go tend our flocks together. D'accord. Allons-y. You must be Ghoulia. Aha! Cupid, you look adorable. Thank you. We've got a project we want to pick Ghoulia's brain for. Aha! They don't mean that literally, Ghoulia. We're going this way. Even here, I'm the last to be chosen. Ah, but they save the best for last, no? You're so right. Do you ghouls remember what I told you back in episode 17 about how I shot an arrow into Adonis and made a real mess of things? I remember, Cupid. Well, now it turns out there is still a teeny tiny fragment of the arrow left in him, and we need to get it out. Uh-huh. She wants to know what the arrow is made of. I'm not too sure. According to this book, your dad had 3 kinds of arrows: gold, iron, and steel. Well, I know the gold ones make people fall in love, and the iron ones make you averse to love, and the steel ones create a love wound that is incapable of healing. Well, which one did you shoot him with? That's what I'm saying. I don't remember. But why does it matter anyway? Of course, it matters because gold doesn't respond to magnets, but iron and steel do. Well, then I'm going to say gold, because Adonis is definitely not averse to love, so it wasn't the iron one. And if I shot him with the steel one, then all hope is lost anyway. Okay, let's assume it's gold then. What do we do? She says it's called chelation therapy. You inject him with a drug that dissolves the gold, and eventually he pees it out. Problem solved. Wow, you guys are right. She's brilliant. How are you so smart, Ghoulia? Probably best not to translate that one. Uh-oh, she just said the problem will be getting your hands on the drug. It's only made in the real world. So all roads lead to the real world. We just have to get there. But how, Apple? I'm formulating a plan. But meanwhile, since you guys are here at Ever After High anyway, how about we go have some fun? Woo-hoo! Sounds fantastic.